What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Varast, and today we're going to be doing on what I skipped over in one of my previous videos where I ranked the top 5 most beautiful cities in Wynncraft. And a lot of you were asking, well, why isn't this city in there? And it's usually because they were right behind it. I just thought that those were the 5 best cities. So today I'm going to go through the next 5 best cities in Wynncraft. And they do deserve that recognition, except for the last one. I think they're all deserving of their place. So we're going to go in order from best, so our number 6 spot, all the way down to our number 10. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Before we do that though, make sure you like and subscribe, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are getting so close to 200 subs. We're at 183 as of the time recording. I am super hyped. Let's just go ahead and get into it. And starting off first, we have at number 6 is Troms. It definitely had to be, and Troms kind of deserves to be number 5 instead of Ahmsord, but I love the concept of Ahmsord a lot. That's why it did get number 5. Make sure to check out that video if you don't know what I'm talking about. But Ragni is a majestic castle-y city. This is why I didn't put it number 5, because I thought it was very generic, the building style. But it is built very well. And again, it was one of the older places also built, and it looks awesome. I mean, look at that Temple of Legends, right? It looks really cool. The entrance is huge. I love in builds how the builders here make such good use of like the height area. The best builds are ones that use like the 3D space very well, I think. So it's, again, I love me some large builds. I mean, look at these houses, they're huge. And then right as you enter, to the left you have this sword, which goes into the lore of this city. And then Bob. And again, Bob, this is the last city that he came in to learn his final mastery. I think he learned the spear here from the Tromsian people. I guess Tromsian is the way to say it. But it's very beautiful. You have him there. You have the actual city here, and it's absolutely immaculate. You have a gigantic castle there, and it looks amazing, to be honest. Let me get you a better look. I mean, take a look at that. This castle is so well designed, and it looks awesome, to be honest. And it definitely deserves its recognition. So I definitely think that this is number 5 spot. If anything, it deserves to be higher. The inside of the castle isn't too well created because it was made for a quest. There are quite a few quests in the city, which is cool. It's a very important city. And it makes sense. It used to be where the highest level for the world was. Wynncraft started, well, it started much lower, but the max level for a long time was 75 or thereabouts. And then this was the highest level city there was, and so it makes sense. I love the barracks and the uses here. But regardless, that is the number 6 spot. Let me know what you guys think of Troms in the comments, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to number 7. Number 7 you have seen in the videos quite often because it is a current highest level city in the game, and that is Lutho. I think Lutho is number 7, mostly because of the atmosphere, the trees with eyes on them, which have lore implications. You have this really cool entrance to Warn city. You can see that it's been through war. There's like rubble, like it's crumbling, falling apart, but it's still holding strong to some extent. You have the absolutely like crazy imposing what's it called? I don't know, is that it's not a pole, I forget what it's called. And then there's like more lore surrounding it and how this town functions. The vibrant colors of the red, and then you have green, and then you have these nice blues versus the big white, like, I guess it's called a pole. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. So it feels so, like, I don't know, weird to me, like it feels so, like, if you try to focus your mind around how this town feels, it feels ethereal. It feels like an endgame place where it's wacky, it's crazy, and it's not even big. It's a small city, really, but it's just, it imposes a sense of finality in it that none of the other cities really do, especially with the gigantic mountains on the sides with the spikes poking out and the glass in them, and then the forest with eyes just outside of it. I think the forest with eyes, especially with shaders, looks so insane. I mean, like, and I consider this part of the city because it adds to the feeling of it. And like, just check this out. That looks insane to me. I think that the builders are getting better and better. The build quality of this server, especially as we go into the next update into Fruma. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait till they release this section. I just can't wait. I want to see what the new builds are going to be, as well as the fact that there's a lot of other stuff coming with that as well. So this is number 7. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go ahead and move on to number 8, and I will see you there. Before the most recent update, I would have said that this was the worst city, because it just looked terrible. Now, it wasn't terrible, but it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I didn't like it. So, at number 8 is the new Thesead. The new Thesead is awesome. I honestly probably should put this higher. It looks amazing. You walk in, again, they've learned to contrast the dark and the bright colors a lot more well. It feels a lot more lived in, a lot more complex. Like, look at this. I don't even know what that is, and it looks awesome. The house is here with the banisters going over them. And then, like, you have bridges, and there's vertical elements to it a lot, which I love, right? Like, look, there's kind of a little river there. And like a little canyon that comes through the town, or the city, sorry, and gigantic buildings everywhere. It definitely feels lived in. And then you come to the center town square, right? And it just looks amazing. It just feels like a place you want to just chill out in. Again, they're using the same lights that they used in the Sinfrost build. They look amazing. I love the way that they do that. That's just a personal thing of mine that I really, really enjoyed to see. And if we continue, you can go up to the castle. I forget how to get there. How do you get to the castle? Okay. Oh, here it is. Wow. Oh, and look at the waterfall. The waterfall looks amazing. They have like construction stuff going on, emeralds over there. And then the castle itself looks magnificent. I probably should have put this much higher. Now that I really look at it, I'm falling more and more in love with this build as I'm like exploring it, and this place just feels awesome. I love the build of this. I think the reason I didn't put in the top 5 was because it's such a new build, and I really like the other builds for the fact that they were built such a long time ago and they still held all of the good build qualities in it. But for this one, I mean, just take a look at it. That looks awesome. It's a beautiful castle, and it definitely deserves its number 8 spot, if not higher. Check out those horses. That's really, really impressive. But yeah, regardless of that, we're going to move on to our number 9 spot. So if you would have if you saw my inventory for the last place, you would know where we are. And we are in number 9 spot, Ahmsord. What used to be the highest level place until they increased the cap to 106 by so that was the highest level place until they introduced the Sound Expanse, and this place felt really cool. You're in the Sky Islands. There's a void down the bottom. Hold on, let me get somewhere where it's middle of the day. I love the Sky Islands. I think it was a great fit for the level 100 places, because for the highest level place, because it feels so unique. It's such a unique build. Look at the structure. They incorporate birch of all blocks. That's so hard to incorporate in a decent build. And then you have like, it's so unique. They have acacia logs. Like who uses that? It feels like a unique build, but it feels like grand regardless. It doesn't rely on a very like overplayed effect like Levigar, where everything is made out of quartz and it feels a bit futuristic. That's kind of understood, right? Now Levigar is better because it's just absolutely huge. But this is like, the design is so unique and like beautiful. I mean, just look at these buildings. They're like, in that one with the glass on the side with the emeralds glowing through, these houses, they're all so uniquely built, and there's so much verticality because again, these are floating islands. You can look down towards the bottom. There's cool designs. There's like little, like, look at that tree. It's literally standing in on its own, as well as the fact that, oh, first of all, cool jackal skeleton here. I don't even know how they get that floating. Ouch. Come on, they have a pagoda. I didn't even know they had a pagoda. What? That's so cool. But it's a oh, and with the chest in it and boots. Oh, they might be Capricorns. That'll sell well. But like, it's a dope pagoda. They got this tower here. Like, this place is just awesome, and I definitely think it needs a. I don't think it's underrated because I definitely think that people give it the credit it deserves. I've definitely heard enough for it. But yeah, that is how I feel on Ahmsord. Let me know what you think. And while you're doing that, we're going to go on to our final place, and this one hits close to home. In our number 10 spot, rounding out some great builds in Wynncraft, I have to incorporate Deathless. Oh, whoops, wrong direction. I mean, Deathless, there's not much you can say about it. It's the hub for pretty much all of everything in Wynncraft. I know that it's just down here in the middle of the area, and like Sinfrost is the middle of Gavel, but a lot more people chill out in Deathless than any other place in the game. It is the hangout spot, and for good reason. Again, I love cities with a good central hub like this one, and this one feels the most lived in of any city. I mean, you look at these houses, they're absolutely beautiful. And after they reworked it, which they reworked Deathless all the time for events and stuff, look at the reds, the yellows, the greens, the blues, the blues. There's literally colors everywhere, and it's so simple. I mean, it's not simple. I mean, if you look at these houses, they look absolutely like they're very complexly made, but it's like the thought of it is pretty simple. You're making a simple town in large town inside of a castle. Yeah, I mean, dude, look at that. The yellows, blues, orange, green, purple, like, and then they incorporate the red stained terracotta into the building design itself. You wouldn't expect that of any people except for the Wynncraft builders. They definitely deserve the recognition for this. But with that, I'm gonna leave it off here for this episode. Let me know what you guys think. Which place of these were your favorite? Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe on our road to 200 subscribers. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye bye.